की प्रेम से गौ श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद की श्री राधा कृष्ण गोप गोपीनाथ श्याम कुंड राधा कुंड श्री गिरिराज गोवर्धन की ब्रजभूमि से वृंदावन धाम की मथुरा द्वारकापुरी धाम की नवद्वीप मायापुर धाम की पुरुषोत्तम क्षेत्र श्री जगन्नाथपुरी धाम की जय जगन्नाथ बलदेव सुभद्रा महारानी की गंगा मैया की जमुना मैया की भक्ति देवी की तुलसी महारानी की समवेत गौर भक्त वृंद की हरे कृष्ण महामंत्र की कलियुग पावन गोलोकेर प्रेमधन युग धर्म श्री हरिनाम संकीर्तन की शील प्रभुपाद गुरु पूजा की जय निताई गौर प्रेमानंदे all glories to assembled devotees all glories to assembled devotees all glories to assembled devotees all glories to Sri Guru and Sri Gauranga Gauraribo.
जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी जय गोपी जन वल्लभा गिरिवरधारी यशोदनंदन ब्रज जन रंजन यशोदनंदन ब्रज जन रंजन जमुना तीरा वनचारी जमुना तीरा वनचारी जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी जय गोपी जन वल्लभा गिरिवरधारी जय गोपी जन वल्लभा गिरिवरधारी यशोदनन्दन व्रज जनरञ्जन यशोदनन्दन व्रज जनरञ्जन यशोदनन्दन व्रज जनरञ्जन यशोदनन्दन व्रज जनरञ्जन जमुनतीरावनचारी जमुनतीरावनचारी जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी जय ओम विष्णुपाद परमहंस परिव्राजकाचार्य स्तोत्र स्तोत्र सतशेषी ऐसी भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी शील प्रभुपाद की इस्कॉन फाउंडर आचार्य शील प्रभुपाद की जय ओम विष्णुपाद परमहंस परिव्राजकाचार्य स्तोत्र स्तोत्र सतशेषी भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती गोस्वामी महाराज शील प्रभुपाद की अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की नामाचार्य श्रील हरिदास ठाकुर की प्रेम से कहो जय श्री कृष्णा चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंदा श्री अद्वैत गदाधार शिवासदि गौर भक्तवृंद की ऑल ग्लोरीज टू assembled devotees all glories to assembled devotees all glories to assembled devotees all glories all glories all glories to Sri Guru and Gauranga. ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय नारायणं नमस्कृत्यं नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरये नष्टप्रायेषु अभद्रेषु नित्यं भागवत सेवया भगवते उत्तम श्लोके भक्तिर्भवति नैष्टिकी कृष्णाय वासुदेवाय देवकी नंदनाय च नंदगोपकुमाराय गोविंदाय नमो नमः. Today we are taking Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 3, Chapter 9, Text 10. ahani apratartha karuna nila nishishatna नानो मनोरथदीय कृष्ण भग्न निद्रः दैवाहोदार्थ रचनरश्योऽपि देवा युष्मत्प्रसङ्गा विमुखाय संश्रतान्ति अहानि अपर्तार्थ करुणा निश्चना नाना मनोरथा दिय कृष्ण भगना निद्रा दैवादिदर्थ रचना रश्यपि देवा यस्मत्प्रसङ्गा विमुखय्य संसरन्ति अहनि अपर्तार्था करणानि निहस्यन नाना मनोरथा दिय कृष्ण भगवान् निद्रः दैवादत्तत्र रचना रश्यपि देवा युष्मत्प्रसङ्गा विमुखाय संसरन्ति Mataji, ahani during the daytime, aprata, engaged, artha, distressing engagement, karana, senses, nishi, at night, nishyana, insomnia, nana, various, manoratha, mental speculations, diya, by intelligence, kshana, constantly, bhagana, broken, nidraha, sleep, daiva, superhuman, ahata artha, frustrated, rachana, plans, rishya, great sages, api, also, deva, O my Lord, yusmat, your lordship, prasanga, topic, vinukha, turned, vimukaha, turned against, iha, in this material world, samsharanti, do rotate. Translation and purport by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Translation. Such non-devotees engage their senses in very troublesome and extensive work, and they suffer insomnia at night because their intelligence constantly breaks their sleep. With various mental speculations, they are frustrated in all their various plans by supernatural power. Even great sages, if they are against your transcendental topics, must rotate in this material world. Purport. As described in the previous verse, people who have no taste for the devotional service of the Lord are occupied the material engagements. Most of them engage during the daytime in hard physical labor. Their senses are engaged very extensively in troublesome duties in the gigantic plans of heavy industrial enterprise. The owners of such factories are engaged in finding market for their industrial products, and the laborers are engaged in extensive production involving huge mechanical arrangements. Factory. Factory is another name for hell. At night, hellishly engaged persons take advantage of wine and women to satisfy their tired senses. But they are not even able to have sound sleep because their various mental speculative plans constantly interrupt their sleep. Because they suffer from insomnia, sometimes they feel sleepy in the morning for lack of sufficient rest. By the arrangement of supernatural power, even the great scientists and thinkers of the world suffer frustration of their various plans and thus rot in the material world birth after birth. A great scientist may make discoveries in atomic energy for the quick destruction of the world and may be awarded the best prize in recognition of his service or disservice. But he also has to undergo reaction of his work by rotating in the cycle of repeated births and deaths under the superhuman law of material nature. All these people who are against the principle of devotional service are destined to rotate in this material world without fail. The verse particularly mentions that even as sages who are averse to the principle of devotional service to the Lord are also condemned to undergo the terms of material existence. Not only on this age, but for the merely also there are many sages who tried to invent their own systems of religion without reference to the devotional service to the Supreme Lord. But there cannot be any religious principle without devotional service to the Lord. The Supreme Lord is leader of the entire range of living entities, and no one can equal or greater than him. Even the Lord's impersonal future and all-pervading localized feature cannot be on an equal level with the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Therefore, there can't be any religion or system of genuine philosophy for the advancement of the living entities without the principle of devotional service. Om Ajnanantimirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurum Militamena Tasmai Shri Gurue Namaha Shri Chaitanya Manobishtam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Sri Guru Shri Yuta Padakamalam Shri Guru Vaishnavamsa Shri Rupam Sagrajata Sahagana Raghunathanvitam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Saitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Pada Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakhanvitam Sya He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Deenabandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Vancha Kalpataru Vyascha Kripa Sindhu Yevacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gaura Bhaktavinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. I need the blessing from all of you. Here, one very good statement is given. Those are no taste for the devotional service. Those who have no taste for the devotional service, they will occupy the material engagement. Prabhupada states, one who is not having a taste for the devotional service, they will occupy the material engagement. Prabhupada specially emphasized that. They will go for the material engagement if they do not have taste for the devotional service. So here one thing I want to clear up, that certainly people think that by advancing the cause of moral principle and religious rights, they will be happy. Generally people think that by advancing the cause of moral principle and religious rites, they will be happy. Second, others may think that happiness can be achieved by economic development. This is Prabhupada states in a Krishna book preface. Others may think that the happiness can be achieved by economic development. And third, yet others that simply by sense gratification they will be happy. Just doing this sense gratification, they will be happy. Finally, Prabhupada gives a statement. But the real fact is that people can be happy only loving Krishna. People can be happy only by loving Krishna. People can be happy only by loving Krishna. This is the principle Prabhupada gave. Actually, one brahmachari, when Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur's place, he was appointed a brahmachari in a temple, and Prabhupada, the Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati went away. Then after that, you know this story, the brahmachari had an affair with Mataji's. So the congregation got wild. Somewhere they caught him, they put him out. They asked him to go away. So he's gone somewhere he was knowing some watch repair and he was joined there. Guilty conscious. Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur has come. He has asked, where is that person? Where is that person? These people narrated all the stories. This has happened. He was offensive. This. He said, no, call him. Call him. I wanted him there. Because there were some programs they were to conduct. So the person, they went to search him. Where is that person? Finally they found in one watch shop that he said, Guru Maharaj wanted you back. He was guilty. How can I come? So still he had come. As soon as Guru Maharaj saw him, when you had that desire of enjoying, how could you forget Mahamantra? He was asking that brahmachari. How could you forget Mahamantra when you have that enjoying desire? When it comes, how could you forget Mahamantra? Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare. That was for the all solution for everything. How could you forget that? He was guilty. Some or other, then he settled with that lady and he kept him as a grahastha to take the temple things. So this is what actually happens. You forget the main essence, then fall on those impediments. This is that. And also then when Prabhupada was there, one person was asking Prabhupada, see, Prabhupada, you are saying this sexual desire is very bad, but I cannot get out from that. It is not leaving me. What to do for that? An open thing, the person was asking. Sexual desire is highest impediment. What to do? Prabhupada was saying, when you have fever, doctor advises to take higher dose. So when you are doing 16 round japa, then you try to do 32, higher dose. When you 32 also you are not getting the solution, then go for 64. Increase the dose. That's all. Prabhupada didn't say do some pranayama and do this, that. No. Chant the holy name, increase the dose so that you can solve all the problem, whatever is needed. Yeah? This is that thing. Actually, here it states, Prabhupada says, their senses are engaged very extensively in troublesome duties. In the gigantic plants of heavy industrial enterprises, they are doing ugra karma, very highest ugra karma. There is no sleeping time, no rest time, no timing. Just working 24 hours, out of 24 hours, 20 hours also they work. Very, very heavy. So there was a person, good gentleman, he was an industrialist. His name was Pramod Podar. It was in the year 1998-99. So that person was, in that time he was having 25,000 crores project. He is having so much. But he was donating for us also. Our temple also used to give. Siaram and GRL tires, and in that name they used to give. He is a very good man. So there was a devotee, Vishnu Murthy Prabhu. He said, "Arey Pramod ji, आप क्या चाहते हैं, इतना भाग दौड़ क्यों करते हैं आप, क्या परेशान होते हैं आप, क्यों कर रहे हैं आप?" तो वो बोलते हैं कि हमको करना है। अरे क्या करना चाहते हैं आप क्या उद्देश्य क्या है, आप अंबानी बनना चाहते हैं? तो हाँ हाँ, बन के तो देखो कैसा लगता है, बन के तो देखो, अंबानी बन के तो देखो कैसा लगता है। Immediately, Vishnumurti Prabhu said, "Come on, chalo, mera saath chalo." He brought him to Radha Gopinath and he gave him bead bags, beads and everything. Chant, आप chanting करो। आपका दुर्बल के लिए एक ही रास्ता है, महामंत्र जाप करो, ये आपको सही रक्षण करेगा, ये ले लो। Chant Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Even that time it was about 20 years, 25 years before, he had about 25,000 crores project. He was doing it, very good, doing it. But still, just to stop that, there is no other way. He just brought him to our temple, gave that, this is the solution, take it. Chant, he chanted also. He used to chant. अब एक दो राउंड तो करो. Then after 2 years, this person was chanting. After 2 years, he was traveling in Singapore Airlines and Airways crashed and this person passed away. But that time, he had the holy name in hand, that protected him. While leaving, that protected him. That 25,000 crore is not come to protect him. This holy name protected him. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. This is also a old story in our temple. We have done some book distribution in Mantralaya, our government division, Mantralaya. Good book distribution was there. But one IAS officer told, this is what is the best thing you are doing. This is the best thing for the development of the people. You are doing the best thing. I am very happy, he said. Then he said, one officer was there in our group. He was in the financial department. He was having full authority of taking finance and all. He used to take every day some money from that treasure and he used to take it. And he used to say, I will keep it for my old age and all. That is the thing. That is the thought process he had. He took it. The people were knowing it. One day, his both eyes, he become blind. And how to take the money, where to take the money, where to keep it, he don't know. He don't know anything. He forgot. Meantime, he forgot also. What is that? He was happy. This is the result. This is the ultimate result. Purpose is, that is the reaction. That reaction. People have to worry for the reaction. You can't say, I'm safe, I don't want to do it. No, that will be reaction. That IAS officer said, this is that happened. There is a reaction. Unless you have this devotional service, you can't get protected. That's all. And one statement, Prabhupada says, they are not even able to have a sound sleep. Helplessly engaged person are not even able to have a sound sleep. They don't have a sleep actually. Hare Krishna. They don't have a sleep. People try to sleep in the morning and evening, wherever they go. There's no. So, I'll tell you one story of my relative. He was an ordinary hotelier. He started the hotel repairing. Ordinary, simple hotel. When he started the hotel repairing, they closed the hotel. The owner of that building, he bought stay. He can't do any repairing. It was in the halfway. It was horrible, very difficult for him. He was in loan and all, but could not realize. But it went for 2-3 years. In that time, he was in completely with full loan. Then he said, if I open an ordinary hotel, I can't survive. Let me do a restaurant, and ladies bar, this, that, and that type of thing he started. And I told him, this is not good thing which you have done. No. I was not dreamt even to do this. Because of my loan, I have to do it. People have advised me to do this. Otherwise, I was not knowing it at all. But I said, you come for this Hare Krishna movement. You come. You can chant some round at least. Yeah, I know. It is very good. I'll come. I'll definitely come. But I have some loan. Let me pay that loan. Then I'll come. Don't worry. I'll come. I know. It is very good. Hare Krishna is very good. Then after sometimes, most of the loans he had paid, I thought. Then I went and told him, why don't you come now? Start some days. He said, what to do? I have 3 daughters. I have to get them married. After that, I'll come. It is a story like Kailas, It's a story like Kailas. After that, I'll come. Don't worry. I know it is very good. Hare Krishna is very good. I'll come. I'll be there with you. The 3 daughters got married very slowly with lots of dowry and all. When the last one got married, I went to that, gone to that marriage. He said, see, Dayanand, I lost everything. Nothing. I have become a fully beggar. I don't have any money. Everything I lost. These people have taken all the dowry. Oh. So now at least you come. You lost everything. There is no other way. You come now. He said, yeah, I'll come. But let me clear up. The thing is that he understood in final stage, nobody is there in money's matter. Loans matter, nobody is there. No relative is there. None is there. He was crying, in fact, very badly crying. And people all cheated me. Finally, he was in the bed actually. he was telling me, he's crying. I just did some Mahamantra for him, and with that sorrow, he passed away. This is what happens. Because this is, span of life is short. People make lots of planning, material planning. If the person is not in devotion, he will go for the big material planning. This is what Prabhupada says. Even same thing happened, one minister of Maharashtra. He was in highest post and lots of money he made. And some or the other, he had to come out of this ministry. Then he tried to put his influence, and he gave 5,000 crores to get that post back, ministry back. That time, that was a promise, that's all. He has lost that money. And that time his health became deteriorated. His liver has been wanted to get transplanted. So he tried for that. He got the donor also. With money, people can do lots of things. Donor also. Even there is a queue for the plantation. So he put further. So that thing was decided, but donor passed away before the transplantation. After this, he himself is passed away. Minister is passed away. I wanted to say that tragedy, what is happening in front of our eyes, this is what we have to feel. This span of life is very short. If a person is completely depending upon material thing, not having devotion, this is the result we are getting. This is a very sorry stage. Also, one devotee, you must be knowing, Raghunandan, he's in our group. His boss, previous boss was there. He was a very highly qualified person. Engineering and lots of other qualification, topmost qualification, everything he attained. And he was one of the company doing very well. CEO, something you do. The other company saw him, this person is very expert, why don't we select him? Why don't we call him? Why don't we get him back? So he said, they tried, you please come to our... He said, no, I don't want to come. So finally, these people are very experts, Finally, they gave him 50 crores as an incentive for welcoming. 50 crores rupees they give for welcoming. We are welcoming. It is not the salary. Welcoming. Though this person, he went there with money. So what happened? They gave you 50 crores. They expect 50,000 crores now from you. The pressure increased. He don't know what to do. The pressure increased. This company really wanted, they have given so much, there's so much return they want. Naturally it is. This is what Prabhupada says. Big company they make. It is a hellish. And Ugra karma. Then finally what happens? He could not even move also. In evening he was traveling in Marine Drive. He got collapsed with a heart attack. Anand Vrindavan has got so many stories like this, but let me say something very unique. So, that's what Prabhupada said, by money people think they'll be happy. And one more statement Prabhupada says, great scientists and thinkers of this world suffers frustration of their various plans. They rot in this material world birth after birth. They can't come back to God. They have to rot. They got different scientists and the thinkers. They have got different plans. They do that. In material world, birth after birth, that nature's law doesn't leave them. So, for example, is Chittaranjan Das. Prabhupada gives an example, Chittaranjan Das. In British time, he was earning in lakhs of rupees per month. Quite heavy amount. So, M.K. Gandhi, he has started some movement. You have to quit all those jobs. You should come here and work for independence, this. He was not ready initially. Then finally, these people's pressure, he left the job. And once he left the job, his all luxury is gone. He is not trying to live like brahmachari. He doesn't have any tapasya, not planned also, no habit also, tapasya. They were not the brahmacharis. So finally, by thinking only, he's collapsed. That is quite famous in Chittaranjan Das, Prabhupada's singing. And the same scientist, as you say, the Mokshakunda Vishwesharaya, you heard that name. He's a senior most engineer from Mysore. He has done so many projects and very intelligent civil engineer. Scientist, they know everything. Most of the things they know. Even Britishers, they have asked his brain also. After the death, you give us the brain. We wanted to check up. That was Vishwesharaya. So he lived 100 years. One incident was there. He was on the train. So he told the motorman, just take the train 3/4 part in a very dead slow position. After that, after 3/4 passes, you take it fast. Then he did the same thing. When the train passed, the bridge collapsed after the train passed. So he's such an intelligent person. So there are so many examples, intelligence in scientists. But neha bhakkamam shasti pratyavahana vidyate swalpam api asya dharmasya trayate mahato bhayat. These, Prabhupada says, I am worried so much for the fear that these people should not take the birth in other species. That is the highest loss. Prabhupada is very much concerned about it. That is the highest loss. You are going to take other species, taking a species rather than human being. Highest loss. They don't consider that. Biggest loss, biggest fear is that. Go for birth after birth. This is that. Then one more thing is that, then there cannot be any religion principles without devotional service to the Lord. There cannot be any religious principle without devotional service to the Lord. This is the final. Devotional service to the Lord is the final. Otherwise, there is no other religious principle, Prabhupada is saying. You know that even sages, they give lots of examples they permit. So here, one sannyasi is there, he is teaching yoga and all. He mentions, if you do anuloma viloma and Kapalbhati. Lord Ramchandra, he practiced it. He has done it. And Lord Ramchandra, he could make it Ramaraja by doing Anuloma Viloma. He can do Ramaraja. Even Krishna, who was there in Dwapara, and he used to practice Anuloma Viloma and Kapalbhati, all those yoga systems. Then he could preach Bhagavad Gita. See, this is the speculation of what speculation these people are giving, you know. That's why he could give Bhagavad Gita. They don't consider Krishna as the Supreme Lord, you know. So, what a speculation. So they have to sell their products. The same thing, yes, Sarvapalli Radhakrishnan, who had, Prabhupada used to have a high regards for him. And Prabhupada, he used to meet him also. But one thing he said, Manmana bhavamad bhakto madhyaji mam namaskaru. For that he gave the detail that Krishna is not saying to surrender him. Krishna is saying within him there is Brahman. You surrender to Brahman, not Krishna. What a type of misinterpretation Prabhupada was saying. That Brahman, within Krishna there is a Brahman. You surrender to it. So, there will be a very heavy reaction, Prabhupada used to say. So finally, he was in last stage that S. Radhakrishnan Prabhupada went to see him. But he had a paralytic attack also. Then while Prabhupada was coming, this is that reaction. He is offended Krishna. This is the reaction. If you got the right means you can't state anything, do any statement also. Not write anything. This is that reaction. So, there was one sannyasi. He was India, but he was at Prabhupada's time. He knows 4 Vedas, Kantastha, and Upanishads by heart, following all, but no following devotional service. He know all these scholarly things. No following devotional service. He mingled with public, and then he thought of joining politics. He joined politics. He was a big scholar. So, I think it was in 1952, he with his group, he got some 4 to 5 seats in Lok Sabha. He got spirit again to make bigger one. And then something like 62, he got some 2 seats. Then later on, he lost his deposits also. It's gone. Then knowing everything, Prabhupada says, knowing everything is not important. Devotional service is important. He knows everything. But devotion is not there. No use at all. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare. That's why Prabhupada, this material world is very cruel. It is very cruel place. This place is not meant for a gentleman. This place is not meant for a gentleman. Span of life is short. Complete it as a gentleman and get away. Huh? The scientists, thinkers do not think the principle of devotional service. That's why the Prabhupada gave that they have to hunt for the life again, material world. They have to come back again with the different species. This is what you have to say. So I wanted to read that again for you to understand. Generally, people think that the advancing the cause of moral principle and religious rights, they will be happy. Morally, religious rights, they will be happy. Others may think that happiness can be achieved by economic development. Yet others think that simply by sense gratification they will be happy. It's all temporary. Prabhupada's statement, he says, but real fact is that people can be happy only by loving Krishna. People can be happy only by loving Krishna. People can be happy only by loving Krishna. This is the statement of Prabhupada. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Whatever.
After another story,
Practical है.
पूरा तैयार सब बोल दिया कि
Prabhuji, thank you very much. Thank you.
I think you have more examples.
I'll give you one example.